Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of March 25, 2025. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad, MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Ogontoye, an infantry officer. Ongoing conflict and tactical updates. The briefing details extensive military engagements across various regions, highlighting significant Russian military operations against Ukrainian forces. This includes the defeat of multiple Ukrainian brigades and the capture or liberation of several settlements.
Welcome to Frontline Updates, your trusted source for the latest developments on security and defense operations involving military forces. I'm your host, and today we have an exclusive interview with Colonel A.C. Ogontoye, who will provide insights into the progress of the special military operation as of March 25, 2025. Colonel Ogontoye, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's begin with the big picture. What's the overall status of the special military operation as of March 25th?
The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue conducting operations across multiple fronts. We've maintained pressure on Ukrainian positions and made territorial gains in several sectors. Notably, in regions like Belgorod, Donetsk, Zaporizhia, and Kursk, our units have either improved tactical positions or liberated key settlements. The focus remains on degrading enemy combat capabilities, disrupting logistics, and securing strategic areas.
Let's take that region by region. Starting with the Belgorod direction, what developments can you report there?
In the Belgorod direction, our North group of forces successfully engaged concentrations of Ukrainian manpower and equipment. We neutralized 2 mechanized brigades, an assault regiment, and a territorial defense brigade near Ugrody, Miropoli, and Krasnopoli in the Sumy region. The enemy suffered around 50 personnel losses, and we destroyed 2 armored combat vehicles, a car, and 2 artillery pieces.
And what about the Donetsk People's Republic? There's been talk of significant movement in that area.
Correct. In the Donetsk People's Republic, the West group of forces carried out decisive actions that led to the liberation of Murnoye. We also inflicted losses on 2 Ukrainian mechanized brigades, 2 assault brigades, and territorial defense units operating around settlements like Malaya Shapkovka, Krasnoye Pervoy, and Torskoy. Ukrainian losses there exceeded 250 personnel, along with a tank, 2 armored vehicles, several artillery pieces, including Western-made systems, and vehicles.
Were there notable developments in the southern sectors?
Yes, the southern group advanced to more advantageous lines. We neutralized 2 mechanized brigades, 1 territorial defense brigade, and 2 National Guard brigades in key locations including Chasov Yar and Verkhnekamenskoye. The Ukrainian side lost up to 200 troops, armored vehicles including US-made M113S and HMMWVs, and a Croatian-made Heron MLRS launcher. We also destroyed multiple field artillery units and ammunition depots.
Did your forces make any tactical gains in the central sector?
Yes. The center group improved its tactical standing by striking multiple Ukrainian formations, mechanized, assault, marine, and unmanned systems units. Operations were conducted in settlements like Alexiivka, Krasnoarmeysk, and Novosergivka. Ukrainian losses reached over 400 personnel. Equipment destroyed included US-made M113S, over a dozen vehicles, and a Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery system.
How about the eastern axis?
Our East group advanced deeper into Ukrainian defenses. We engaged mountain assault and airmobile brigades near Veselo and Volnoy Pol. The enemy lost over 140 servicemen and multiple armored vehicles. Notably, we destroyed a French-made Caesar 155mm self-propelled artillery unit and neutralized another ammunition depot.
The Zaporizhia region has also seen some action. Can you walk us through that?
Yes, in the Zaporizhia region, the Dnieper group successfully liberated Maly Sherbaki. We also struck enemy formations in Kherson and nearby areas, defeating a mechanized brigade and multiple coastal defense and territorial brigades. In total, over 70 Ukrainian troops were neutralized, and several M113S artillery pieces and vehicles were destroyed.
Beyond ground operations, were there any notable aerial or long-range strikes?
Our operational tactical aviation, drones, missile troops, and artillery targeted 148 locations tied to enemy personnel and equipment, military airfields, drone control points, ammo depots, and repair facilities. We also intercepted and destroyed a JDAM guided bomb and 92 Ukrainian UAVs with our air defense systems.
Now let's turn to the fighting in the Kursk region. What's the current situation there?
The North Group of Forces continues to repel Ukrainian attempts to invade Russian territory via the Kursk region. We've defeated multiple brigades, including mechanized, airborne assault, marine, and even a so-called presidential brigade. Our forces repelled 3 counterattacks and launched coordinated strikes across nearly 20 settlements. In the past 24 hours alone, Ukraine lost over 260 servicemen and considerable equipment, including tanks, IFVs, mortars, and UAV control points.
With talks reportedly taking place in Riyadh between Russian and American experts, do these attacks affect the potential for a diplomatic resolution?
They certainly complicate things. Despite ongoing diplomatic channels, the Kyiv regime continues to target critical civilian infrastructure. These actions reflect an unwillingness, or perhaps inability, to engage seriously in negotiations. Such behavior undermines trust and damages the prospect of reaching any sustainable agreement.
Colonel, we've also been hearing about Ukrainian drone attacks on civilian infrastructure. What can you tell us about those incidents?
Unfortunately, those attacks continue. On March 24th, Ukrainian UAVs struck the Rosseti power line in Krasnodar Krai, temporarily disabling a 500 kV line linked to the Rostov nuclear power plant. Another drone targeted a gas distribution station in the Luhansk People's Republic, and a third attempted to strike the Glebovskoy underground gas storage site in Crimea. Thankfully, none of these attacks resulted in major damage thanks to swift defensive measures.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you. It's crucial to keep the public informed about the progress being made. While we pursue military objectives, we remain focused on minimizing civilian impact and defending our sovereignty. If and when the Russian armed forces manage to consolidate their positions in Panteleimonovka and Alexandropol, this will significantly accelerate the offensive on Drushkovka and Konstantinovka, creating the preconditions for a deep breakthrough in the Donetsk region. Now the Ukrainian armed forces are forced to throw reserves there, which weakens their positions in other directions.